every day. First point, Matthew 17 to 20. Jesus said they could not cast the demon out. The disciples could not cast the demon out because they had unbelief. Because they had unbelief. I don't.
Basically.
Hmm?
Let me repeat the verse. Matthew 17, verse 20. 17, 20.
Jesus said they could not cast the demon out because they had unbelief. Second point, very important. The lack of faith was not the issue. The lack of faith was not the issue because the lack of faith was not the issue because the disciples had cast many demons. Because the disciples had cast many demons out. The disciples had cast many demons out before this incident. Matthew 10:1. Third point, they had unbelief. They had unbelief because the situation was so terrible. They had unbelief because the situation was so terrible. Next point, they were focused on what their senses were telling them. They were focused on what their senses were telling them. We can have faith, very important point. We can have faith and unbelief simultaneously. We can have faith and unbelief simultaneously. Mark 11:23. Mark 11:23. Mark 5:35. Unbelief is present. Unbelief is present when the following is evident. Unbelief is present when the following is evident in our lives. When the following is evident in our lives. First, fear. Fear. We fear the word won't work. We fear the word won't work. We fear the word won't work. Second, worry. We ponder negative thoughts. We ponder negative thoughts or expectations. We ponder negative thoughts or expectations. Next, care. Care. Care is when we are stressed out care when we are stressed out over a situation. When we are stressed out over a situation, we have become consumed. We have become consumed with the problem. They have become consumed with the problem rather than the solution. They have become consumed with the problem rather than the solution. Next point, when we have faith and unbelief, when we have faith and unbelief, simultaneously, when we have faith and unbelief, simultaneously, we are double-minded. We are double-minded. James 1, 7 and 8. A double-minded person is unstable. A double-minded person is unstable and cannot receive anything from God. And cannot receive anything from God. Abraham demonstrated single-mindedness. Abraham demonstrated single-mindedness when he believed. Single-mindedness when he believed that God would give him a son. He believed that God would give him a son in his old age. God would give him a son in his old age. Romans 4, 18 and 19. Romans 4, 18 and 19. Overcoming unbelief begins. Overcoming unbelief begins. Overcoming unbelief begins with overcoming fear-based thoughts. Fear-based thoughts. That is, if we focus on God, and His promises, we will believe what He has said. We will believe what He has said in His written word. Three kinds of unbelief. There are three kinds of unbelief. First, ignorance. First is ignorance. When we are ignorant, we simply don't know the truth. When we are ignorant, we simply don't know the truth. Second, disbelief. Disbelief is when we have been taught. Disbelief is when we have been taught, we have been taught wrong doctrine and holding on to wrong teachings. Third, natural unbelief. Natural unbelief. This is present, last time. This is present when we are focusing on what our five senses are telling us. This is present when we are focusing on what our five senses are telling us. Fasting and praying trains our bodies. Fasting and praying trains our bodies to believe the word, trains our bodies to believe our words, believe the word instead of our senses. So, we fast and pray. We fast and pray to rid ourselves. We fast and pray to rid ourselves of unbelief. Praise God. I believe those points will help you in your walk with the Holy Spirit. Amen. 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 Thank you, Father, for this wonderful time that we had. Thank you for the notes. Thank you for the truths, so that we are no longer ignorant. The lies of the devil is exposed to the truth. We are no longer walking in disbelief. And Lord, as we focus on the word, we are overcoming our natural unbelief, where we have been trained to live by sight and not by faith. Thank you for the teaching of the word, for your anointing, and for your demonstrative power that is manifested and confirming the word that is preached with accompanying signs and wonders. We thank you, we praise you. In Jesus' name, amen.